What is going on, guys?
Cunt.
Unsounder, fuck you. Unsounder Gaming here. Welcome back to the Night Shift podcast,
I'm
episode
keeping the
15.
streak. I've kept the streak. I don't fucking know. At this point, I've given up on this podcast.
Actually, quite literally. This
Quite
is the
literally. We'll get into that. We'll get into that in a moment. Yeah.
well, we can just start it right now, real quick. This is actually the first episode where I'm not going to have future post the video. I think it's not really. I'm not having them. It's he's
I've chosen to step down from the podcast for. No, I'm still obviously going to be in it, but for just too busy, and the YouTube channel, there's no point to it anywhere. Where on Sounder, he's got a little bit more, so I feel like we can just post it on his, and it'll be fine anyway. So I'm no longer going to be posting the podcast, but it still will keep going up on his. So
yeah. It's not.
yeah.
It's not stopping on mine.
And introduce everyone who's here today. So
Yeah. So
we are joined by Soulless Ginger,
Hello.
Neon Aster, because I'm not saying what
Yo.
his current Discord nickname is, and Kitty B, who is a friend of Bunny's, who's been on here a couple times.
But yeah, so now that we're all acquainted, some of us are actually new to the other people in here.
I don't think you've ever met Soulless, and I've never met Kitty. I don't think anyone here has met Kitty except for Soulless.
I haven't met Kitty.
Yeah,
I haven't been on the podcast yet, though. So
yeah. So Soulless is brand new here. I don't think Neon was here either, though. So,
I'm brand new on the podcast, the server I've been on for a while.
Oh yeah, he's been here since almost the beginning.
Yeah.
You were one of the first to join ever since it's shifted.
But overall, so since we're all generally new to each other, how about we all introduce ourselves, other than
I
just
refuse.
names?
This is not kindergarten. I refuse.
Well, okay. Well,
Sure about that.
it's essentially a whole. This whole thing is essentially going to be a readjustment because now I'm gonna have to set up slightly different to get everything going on my side instead of both of our sides.
True. True.
But yeah, so
Well, fine then. If you want to do this stupid introduction shit, introduce yourself.
So
No self-introduction.
Okay. So yeah, Soulless. Since you said soul.
Oh, No. Introduce yourself. If we're doing this introduction bullshit, you're starting.
Okay,
Introduce
fine.
So are
yourself.
we doing it kindergarten style or?
Yeah.
A little bit. But
name something about you. Yeah.
Well, my name is Soulless.
Uh-huh.
I'm a ginger, obviously, but
Unfortunate. You're welcome.
fucking rip.
Imagine being ginger. It's gotta blow.
Got a blast.
God, that's Jimmy Neutron, right?
Yep. And he's also a ginger.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No, he's not. Jimmy Neutron's brown hair.
what?
Yeah, but the actor, the voice actor.
Oh, I was gonna say, what do
Of
you
course.
mean? That guy's got brown hair. Wow. Alright,
Whoa.
Soulless, something about yourself? Please share with the class.
Yep. Give me just a moment.
Oh,
I'll be
and
right
he's
back.
gone. Alright, and we're now down to 4 members for this podcast.
Alright, so I'll introduce myself. So obviously, since we're doing technically a whole new rebranding, not literally, but kind of.
I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's still the Night Shift podcast. It's just now hosted by you. I just happen to be in all of them.
Yeah, unless you're not here.
Yeah.
But
And now it's not going to be a problem anymore because now it's just you.
true. It's a lot easier on me overall, but it's all good. But yeah, so
Yeah.
as many of you guys listening already know, I am Unsounder, or also known as Brandon. I'm here on YouTube. I actually plan on putting this podcast, the entire podcast series, sometime, somehow over to Spotify. That's been a
Mega
plan of
cool.
mine for a while. I'm still looking into it. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna get these files and port them over.
We've talked about that before.
And
I
I'm
don't think we
back.
ever like put the effort into. Hey, look, he's back. We're back to 5
Whoa.
people.
Hey,
We're back.
Very cool.
But yeah, so my content varies from gaming to reviews to podcast to just pretty
We
much whatever.
it kind of sticks to a general. We talk about life and media and shit like that.
But
perhaps.
yeah, I don't really plan on quitting YouTube like I thought I was going to a couple years back.
I mean, you did almost like completely quit YouTube at one point.
Yeah, I went on a hiatus for like 3 months.
Yeah.
But I'm more of in a somewhat stable situation now to where I should be fine. But
Yeah.
that's my introduction. What about Solus? Since
Job, I swear to God, you better stop texting in the general chat and get the fuck back in here.
Jesus.
What do you mean? I haven't texted in general for like 4 minutes.
You're right, you're in reveals and selfies. Shut up and get over here.
I'm paying attention. I can multitask.
I don't believe in you.
What? Come on,
I
dude.
don't. I do not.
Well, actually, speaking about actually no, well, not even speaking about it. I was thinking of something in my head and it just came out. But
Oh yes. Speaking about, and I'm the crazy one, huh?
well, actually, you talk out loud, talking to
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. Fuck you. Get to your point. Get to your
E3
point.
today is the first official day of E3. Have any of you guys actually watched it today?
No.
No.
No. What? So me
They're
and Future
plebs,
are
it's
literally
fine.
the only two here that have seen E3.
I mean, Kitty's here too. Kitty, did you happen to watch E3? Do you even know what E3 is?
No.
Alright, so yes, we are the only two.
Dang. Okay. So are any of you guys interested in Obsidian's new game, Outer Worlds?
No.
No.
Okay.
So, do you guys even know who Obsidian is?
Perhaps.
No.
Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, they
Oh,
are
yeah.
the studio behind Fallout New
Oh.
Vegas.
Okay. So a new trailer came out and it's looking pretty crispy.
You've been using that a lot. Please explain to me the origin of crispy.
I've been watching Encooch recently,
He said cooch.
and
Funny.
he's been saying
Okay,
crispy
hold up,
here and there.
guys. So, I
Uh-oh.
search up Obsidian, right? The first thing that comes up,
The Rock.
Minecraft.
just you need to see this.
Oh Jesus.
I'll put in.
I don't want to.
But so yeah, so
I put it in shitposting.
that trailer came out and it's looking pretty good.
The first thing.
Oh God, where was this put?
Oh
I
my
wanna know where
god.
this was put. I also don't.
Literally the first thing that comes up.
Was this put in shit posting?
So for those of you, since this is kind of like a multi-age rating podcast, those of you who can't see, quick plug. If you guys want to see what we're talking about, join our Discord. It'll be in the description box below.
Oh my God.
But he looked up Obsidian, and there's
It's a dildo. Let's be completely honest. It's a fucking dildo.
Well, no, it is, but it's
is.
$108.
It's $100 obsidian
pure
The
gold.
first thing that comes up is an obsidian dildo.
But up next is the computer, which makes no sense.
It doesn't.
I mean, actually, it does. It does. Porn.
Are we done now?
Right?
Are we over
Uh,
this?
I mean,
This is why we
Okay,
don't
if
talk
we're-
about Discord
if we're
during
if we're gonna be
podcasts.
talking about this, then Riley Reid rapping. Have you guys seen that on Instagram?
I do have
See
not.
what?
Also, let me pause you real quick. Madback's welcome. Slightly late, but welcome. If you could not tell, we have started.
oh, hey.
Dies. Dies slightly. No, we're talking about Black Obsidian. Alright.
So the whole
I don't know
thing,
what.
to kind of sum up what we're doing so far, we're actually talking about E3. Apparently, me and Future are the only two that watched E3 today. Have you seen E3 today?
No, actually, I didn't.
Okay, so yeah, it's the
I
only.
wanted
Everyone,
to, but
it's only us. It's only us. I feel sad.
But yeah, so we're
I
talking
mean,
about
I'll watch
E3.
it later. Jesus Christ, but whatever.
It's an hour and a half, so it's
You're
up to
a
you.
failure.
But so yeah,
I mean,
we're.
there's
What's up?
no, I was gonna say that there's someone I usually watch for like podcasts and stuff, and they commentate on E3 every year, so I might just watch them or
Okay,
listen to them.
but
But
so
why not listen to our coverage of E3? We're a podcast too. I don't think we have the time to cover everything that E3 entailed. We didn't even watch all of E3.
no, I watched all of E3. It's just Xbox's portion, not Bethesda, because Bethesda can go suck a dick.
I mean, we watched.
wait. I do have a question though. Did they come out with the Halo thing?
Halo,
New Halo game?
They did Halo
didn't-
Infinite.
they
I
didn't.
think they didn't release a date, but we just got more trailer for it. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's actually
sounds
official. The
fun.
name for the next Xbox is Project Scarlet.
Ooh.
It's no longer just a rumor.
Mm.
It's official.
dun, dun,
And it's
dun, dun, dun.
supposedly going to be 4 times stronger or more powerful than the
Yeah.
Xbox One X.
Also, didn't they combine the VRAM and the SS? They seemed they combined something. I don't
Yeah,
remember what
the
it was.
SSD is now the VRAM, which is going to be
Yeah.
insanely quick.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Interested to see.
nice.
I'm interested to see how it works.
And
Also, they started talking about xCloud too.
yeah, xCloud is coming out. We don't know when, but they gave out more details. So if you guys actually own your own Xbox One console, any version as well, like Xbox One X, S, all digital S, or default, which is the base console, you can
Yeah.
host your own xCloud server using your own console. You don't have to pay or whatnot to actually go and use their service. You can use your own Xbox, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah. So back to what we were talking
So,
about earlier
I
with
don't know how I feel
Obsidian.
about the whole. Alright, okay, let's go back to
Obsidian.
Deal.
So we're talking about E3. I brought up Obsidian for the Outer Worlds. Apparently, no one knew what the Outer Worlds was, and I was like, okay, so Obsidian. And they're like,
Yeah, I think
what's
I
that?
know.
And then I
It's
was
a new
like,
game, ain't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
But then I
thought it's-
had to
I'm
do.
so glad he joined because now there's someone else who actually knows what we're talking about. Unlike
then
Solus and
search up-
fucking Job.
Then I go and
Fools.
search up Obsidian, and the first thing that comes up
Obsidian.
is freaking Obsidian Dota.
Oh, fair. I still don't know why.
Don't
Also,
know.
future, perhaps not dropping my name. It
It's
would be much
fine.
more-
Nobody watches this anyway. However, I accept that. Nobody
Okay.
watches it anyway. Alright, fine. I shall call you, Bunny's servant.
Or just neon, you know?
No, you are a bunny servant. You've called this upon yourself.
I'm fine with that.
Live with your sin. So why do we keep going back to the Obsidian dildo? Can we
I
let
don't know.
that
I just
drop?
wanted to go, talk about it. But okay, so fine. E3. So they're covering that the xCloud. Forza Horizon 4 is now getting a Legos car DLC.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
What?
So,
I don't like
they're getting
Legos.
Lego cars. They're getting cars, but they're Legos, and it's a Forza racing game.
That's
So it's
gonna
like
be so weird.
And they were playing
Oh,
they
the
did
every-
Hot Wheels last time.
well, they were also playing the Everything is Awesome from the Lego movie song.
They
And that-
really were. That was
shit
kind
was
of
funny.
upsetting. It's very upsetting. Oh, also, fuck, what's that one Billie Eilish song?
Oh yeah. So for
Yeah.
Gears 5, they're going off of the main character now, which is the chick. I forgot her name, but Gears 5 is based off of her, and they were doing this weird like fucking illusion thing with her face where it was turning her face into every other main character's face and like
Yeah, it's like she
stretching.
was going crazy.
Yeah, it was really trippy. But it had was it Bad Guy or by Billie
Bury a friend, I
Eilish
think.
or Barry Friend? But yeah, it had one of those crazy songs, and it was actually like pretty freaking trippy. But it got
Oh.
me very intrigued for the story of Gears 5. I am
It's because you
very
like the song, because you're a child.
No, they had an actual like gameplay trailer on top of last year's trailer, and I'm extremely intrigued for this game. Like I wasn't really that intrigued for Gears 4, but Gears 5 got me hyped.
Because like even they said during the presentation, like apparently they're doing like way different stuff with it. Like they said like 4 was gaining the community's trust, and now 5 is seeing how far they can push that.
Well, that and also each game so far is going to be based off of a character. So Gears 4 was on JD, Gears 5 is going to be on the chick, and then Gears 6, if they're calling
So
it
are we just
that.
calling her the chick? Do we not even care what
I
her
don't
name
know
is at
her
this point?
name. I don't know her name, and I'm too lazy to look it up. But yeah, so Gears 6, if it's called that, is probably going off of another main character that's in the group. But it's telling each story base for each character, which I actually think is actually kind of nice because it builds a connection for each character that we got to see in Gears 4.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I kind of think that's cool. Plus, they're adding new locusts and hive and all that shit. Or actually, is it called hive? I know there's locust in there.
Well, I mean, it does sound pretty cool, but it just sounds like they're just trying to get more games out, more money. That's all it sounds like.
Yeah, like they're kind of milking it, but because this is coming from fuck, what are the developers of Gears of War? I'm looking this up. This is actually the one thing I'm not too lazy to do. But because it's coming from them and they have a really good history of putting out quality story FPS games from the Gears series, it's
You don't
not.
doubt that it won't be that it will not be bad.
Yeah, it won't really be much of a cash cow or like a milking type of franchise. They're actually putting in work.
You know, I
Might
however
look into it.
don't agree with any of what you just said for one main reason.
What's up?
I wasn't listening.
The coalition, that's what it is.
Were you reading issue posting?
I might have. Alright, I'm gonna read this to our people here. Let me see what you guys think, alright?
Oh no, I see a big paragraph.
It's fine, don't worry. Peeing with a boner is more difficult than giving birth.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
being
reading that right now.
100%. I'm being 100% serious when I'm saying this. It shouldn't even be an unpopular opinion. People just don't think about what the word difficult actually means. Peeing with a boner is more difficult than giving birth. Giving birth is definitely more painful, but pain by itself does not make something difficult. For example, putting my hand in a fire is not difficult, but it would hurt a lot. In order for something to be difficult, there has to be some chance of failure due to lack of skill, practice, or technique. Peeing with a boner often requires creative problem-solving skills, especially in small spaces. There's no creative problem-solving aspect of giving birth. Additionally, the way humans have evolved for these two actions supports my point. Giving birth is a natural process which humans have evolved to be able to do. The female body is literally designed so that it can give birth with the lowest possible chance of error. The only real error that can happen is a miscarriage, which is also a natural occurrence, not a failure that occurs due to lack of skill in birth. The male body, on the other hand, has evolved specifically so that peeing with a boner is very difficult. The only purpose for having a boner is to impregnate a woman, so the male body evolved to prevent urination during sex. On top of the difficulty is simply getting the pee to flow. Here's the issue of actually positioning yourself so that the boner is pointing into the toilet bowl. Urinals are much easier, but not always enough. In the past, I've had to give up and wait until my boner goes away because it was simply too difficult to actually pee in the toilet. There's never been a case where a woman has tried to give birth after being pregnant for not been able to do it and said fuck it and waited 3 more months to try again because it would be easier the second try. Giving birth happens every single time because it's a natural process. Being with a boner is the opposite. And apparently there's more to that, but it's been cut off.
That's one hell of a
That's
comment.
amazing.
That's one hell of a comment. I want to know what post that came off of.
Wow.
It's like, I want to know. I can search up this page. I'm going to search up this page as Braden Baker. Is
I
apparently.
mean, to be honest though, peeing with boner shouldn't be that hard. Like if you have
Oh
one,
god. He's
For
on
one,
the opposite
I
side. He's
mean-
on the pregnancy is harder.
I mean, no,
Lynch him.
not on either side. I'm on my side, saying that I mean, yeah, it's not meant for peeing whenever you have boner, but it should be simple. Just hop into the shower and just let it rip.
What if you're in public?
That's his,
Wow.
his solution.
I mean,
Dude.
Go into the
If you gotta
Public
go, you
bath-
gotta go.
shower.
Bathroom.
Yeah, you should hop into the shower. Just be like, do do do,
Oh my god.
done. It shouldn't be something
Why
really
is your
hard.
solution the shower? You're a terrible person. Men, there are women in this chat. We need to be considerate.
I mean,
I'm sorry, Kitty.
It's okay.
some things just might have
Some
to be
things
said.
must be said. Oh, Christ.
So, what was that
Jesus.
about?
We're talking about that. What is everyone's opinion on that story?
It's beautiful.
Interesting.
Are we still talking about the peeing with boner?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, let's get this good thing moving. So,
He's like, I'm done. He's like, I'm done.
Halo Infinite. So, since it.
Reaper going one way, he says. Hey, so what about video games, am I right?
Alright, so Halo Infinite.
I'm
So,
not over being boner. I'm not over this yet.
No one.
I need to know your opinion.
it's hard.
Wait.
I'll leave it at that.
Alright, Halo Infinite.
So, have
Or like
all
the
of you guys.
infinitely hard boner that I can't be.
Have you guys seen the new trailer at least? If you haven't seen E3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The trailer for Halo Infinite,
I've
Yeah.
been playing
Or the-
R6
or the
all
trailer
day.
for,
I've not-
or the trailer for peeing with a boner.
We're not letting this go. You have to name this video Peeing with a Boner. You have to. That's the only appropriate thing you can name this one. Peeing with a Boner.
Jesus
It's the only
Christ.
thing.
Truly amazing.
Oh my god.
What a wonderful thing life is, huh?
Alright, so fine. Halo Infinite, I love the trailer. I'm hyped. I can't wait.
We're not over this.
But fine. Star Wars The Fallen Order. What's your guys' opinion on that?
Honestly, I don't
I'm
know.
only,
Didn't.
I'm
I
only
don't-
interested in
First
the
time I've heard of
game
it.
because
No?
I'm only interested in the game just because of the voice actor for the main character. So it's the same guy who played Jeremiah Velasquez for Gotham. That's
Mhm.
the only bit I care.
I personally actually think it's going to be a decent game.
I don't play Star Wars games, but I mean, they do look pretty okay to play.
He keeps an
Whereas-
open mind. That's good. That's good.
The only Star Wars game I've ever played was Star Wars Lego.
Speaking
For-
of Star Wars Lego,
Yeah, there's actually going to be a new
they're
game
making
coming out.
a new Lego Star Wars game, and instead of the original 6 movies, it's now going to have the full 9.
Oh,
So-
nice.
So it's basically the
It's
complete
called
saga.
it's called the Skywalker saga.
Yeah,
Okay.
Interesting.
it's basically the complete saga, but adding the extra movies.
Okay. Doesn't sound too bad.
We shall see.
That's gonna
I
be
don't
a
know if
solid,
I'll play it at this
like-
point. I've played too many Lego Star Wars games at this point.
They're long too to
I know,
max
They
right?
to
are.
fully complete a
really
game. They're
are.
really long.
They really are. Because you have to complete like each movie, and they break down each movie into like 6 or 7
Episodes.
super long. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
On each episode has chapters.
Yeah, Lego Star Wars games take fucking ever.
And then to actually
And even
fully
if you beat
complete
the
them,
game, yeah,
you have to
you have
complete
to
the
go
story
back.
and then go back into free play.
yeah,
Dang.
with different. It's all the work.
But so yeah, that's
That's
probably
too
gonna be a
much work.
solid. That's probably gonna be a solid week of gameplay. Like that's not no 24-hour, 72-hour game. That's gonna be a solid week worth of actual literal gameplay.
And he's not talking with breaks. He's talking non-stop.
Mm-hmm.
So any Lego Halo or Lego Star Wars.
What? No.
Lego
We're going
Halo.
back to Halo.
No.
And if we're going back to Halo, we're going back to peeing with a boner. We're going all the way back.
Lego Star Wars fans out there, you're in for a treat for when that game comes out.
I'm in for a treat when I can finally pee with a boner.
Jeez. Okay, fine. If I say I'll name this podcast "Peeing with a Boner," will you stop?
Can we stop saying it?
Yes.
Perhaps.
Okay,
Maybe.
Perhaps.
I'll name it that. The chill.
Alright.
Alright, we can't.
Can't wait to
we
see
need.
it.
Yes. I will go back and personally watch this entire thing if it's named that.
So you're going 30 minutes into this bitch just to hear us start talking about peeing with a boner. All right.
Yes.
Oh Christ! It's already been 30 minutes.
Has it really?
Yeah, we started
Oh
at like
my- We
9:05.
talked about peeing with a boner for like 10 minutes.
Mm.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
So,
But-
being with Boner, huh?
Yeah.
Let's
Do you really need to
continue.
change the subject?
Yeah, let's continue. Let's-
That
I
Halo game
disagree.
sounds pretty dope, though. I really want to play that one.
Lego games are pretty hard, though, to be honest. Almost as hard as it is to pee with.
Okay, no more.
No, but honestly, that's
Just
the only
stray
reason
from
that
the subject.
that I don't like playing the Lego Star Wars games. Is the fact that it just takes so long. It's just too much tedious time.
You know what I liked?
It's so much fun.
No,
They
shut
are.
up.
Yeah, it can be funny playing Lego Star Wars. I love for the funny part and the story part of it, like the way that they tell it, but it's just too tedious.
Yeah.
But
But
So I personally liked the Indiana Jones ones above all the other ones, just because it had cooler like design and better color palette. Like obviously that's to be expected because like Indiana Jones took place like in the real world, but like
yeah,
Harry Potter was too dark, and then they tried to throw in too many bright random colors just for the sake of ooh magic. And
Mhm.
Lego Star
Really?
Wars was all gray, white, black, and sand,
what about
with
the Hobbit?
occasional all green. If we don't count the Hobbit ones, it's the same problem as fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah, they discontinued that shit though. Like you can at least buy every other game. The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, they completely just took off everything,
Yeah.
which kind of sucks because that franchise is like a pretty big franchise.
You can't. Yeah, you really
Yeah.
can't do like a Lego game out of that though. It's too
Yeah,
violent of a. Too violent. Yeah.
and to make it kid friendly, like they have to be rated T.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that kind of takes away a lot of their target audience with the whole Lego game. So.
No, that is. How was the Lego Jurassic World one though? Was that one
I
alright?
played that, and I actually like it mainly because it has a lot of nods to the movie.
Mhm.
Obviously, because it is based off the movie, but
But
for some reason, at least on PC, I had a lot of AI problem, and all the
Don't you hate it?
secondary.
Wait. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna interject right here. Speaking about AI and technology and robots and NPCs, Fallout 76 is officially going into its year 2, and they've brought back NPCs.
No one cares about Fallout 76. Fallout 76
Fuck
can go
you.
die in a hole and eat a dick.
Fuck you. I will get Nate in here. I need Nate real quick.
I mean, the Fallout series, I've never played it. I mean, it's cool and all. I like it. Its whole concept. I don't see how Fallout 76 would have destroyed it though. Like,
Well,
what
no,
was so bad about it?
I'm not against Fallout, like the franchise. I
So-
like the franchise. It's just personally, Fallout 76
76's
really.
problem was a whole lot of they
They basically
Pro-
said fuck the game halfway through it and didn't do anything for it. That's my problem with that game in particular, and it puts a bad taste for the
that
rest
was
of the
just at
games.
launch though. It's like they've done a lot better with it though recently.
Okay.
So Fallout 76 was a bad game at launch,
Yeah.
but as the months have gone by and they've released bug fixes and patches and they balanced out the game, it's become something better. It's not as bad as
Well, I
it
mean,
was.
every game has some bugs and some things that are in the beginning
But
that they always have to fix
the
later on.
problem with Fallout is they were like, if they had put even two more months into the game, it probably would have went way better than it was at launch.
Or if
Okay.
they just actually tried.
Yeah, pretty much.
So take the game breaking bugs from Anthem that will break your console, but take
Mhm.
that over to Fallout.
Okay.
And then let them not address that for the first month.
Months.
Well, they finally started addressing certain things after the first month because people found the dev room.
Well, yeah, but the first couple of
we
weeks.
talked about that. This podcast's been around so long to where we've talked about these things.
Yeah,
That's unfortunate.
but the thing is though, like with Fallout 76, it was so unoptimized and so buggy and glitchy. Consoles could not even hit a solid 30, no matter what they did. And
Going back to Anthem.
for a game to not hit any sort of like stableness of FPS,
Yeah, that's bad.
yeah, it's just really
That is
bad.
bad.
It's sub 30, and that's almost unplayable, especially on console. And then there's a bug where if you had a solid 30, or at least on PC, if you had a solid 60 because it capped it, it went into your movement speed, so people would just look straight at the floor and haul ass across the map.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And so like the higher
wild.
FPS was higher movement speed, so people use that as glitches for the PvP part, and it was just really,
Yeah.
really bad.
That's a
It's-
dick move.
They're trash. Let's be honest, it's trash. Game wasn't that good. It had a lot of hype in the first little bit, and then people realized, wait,
And
It's
the
not that
bad.
good. Yeah.
beta, the break it early tester program or whatnot, that
Yeah.
was dumb. Like what, 2 weeks before launch?
What are they gonna do with that?
Nothing at all.
They should have released the beta probably a month or a month and a half prior.
At least, yeah, a month or
Yeah.
so. But most games do beta like hell half a year before.
Yeah. So that way they can fix all the problems with time.
Yeah.
Alright, boys, don't mind me, but I found the Instagram page you commented
Oh,
about
God.
being with the book.
Fucking A.
I'm going to message him.
Have fun.
Yes.
I hope you talk about a lot about a boner.
This topic
Probably even
is
compare them too.
Boomer starter.
this topic is so dumb.
It really is, but he put so much thought into it.
Yeah, you really did. Maybe
He
compare
did.
compare them too. You never know.
Yeah. This man is a god, and I want to invite him to the Discord server. I need the entire unabridged story.
But you always need that story.
That man needs a medal.
This man needs $1 billion.
All right, let's try to stray away from that because we all know that Feature over here is just obsessed with fucking boners.
Hey, whoa! That's talking mad shit for someone in voring distance.
But
Alright.
I shit you not. Yeah.
what are you doing?
Fuck you.
Did they put anything in for Microsoft as far besides Halo?
Well, Gears 5, Halo,
I had to go over to.
they had Ori, and then they had Microsoft's Flight Simulator, surprisingly, out of all things.
Interesting.
And I don't think there's any Minecraft things. Like, oh yeah, Minecraft Dungeons. That's for Microsoft.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did do stuff for Dungeons, huh? See, the
Cool.
Dungeons thing wasn't that impressive, you know? It was more of the same.
I mean, Minecraft has strayed away a lot. Well, not straight away, but it has evolved so much
They
from its
strayed
original.
further and further from God.
I mean, it just has evolved so much.
Yeah,
But it has done it with time, though. Unlike Fortnite, that
Yeah.
they do it every single update, and it's a different thing every 6 months almost.
Wait, what are we talking about?
We're talking about Minecraft, how it's kind of shifted away from what it was, but I disagree.
It shifted away from what?
No, I don't mean that it's straight away. I just mean that it has evolved so much.
True.
Yeah, 14 major themed updates, and each
Yeah.
one changes something. Okay, so actually, now we're kind of talking about Minecraft. Do any of you guys play Minecraft Java Edition?
No.
I don't
Yeet.
I don't know what's the difference between all of them, honestly.
Well, okay, so Java Edition's only for PC, and obviously it runs off of Java. For Bedrock, that's the code name for Console Edition now, but it's known as Bedrock Edition because it's the better together. So the Switch, phone, Windows 10, Xbox One, and possibly soon to be PS4 can all play together.
And it sounds cool.
It's all crossplay enabled. You can hop in servers and everything. Works just fine. But that's the rendering engine name as well. And then for old school console edition, like for the 360 and the Xbox One version, that is the Dragon something another. Am I thinking of that right, or was that the old DS?
I'm gonna have to look it up because that's the one that I have. I got the Xbox 360.
I hear bird.
That's my cat.
Wait. Oh my god. Okay, the man replied to me. Yeah.
Oh god.
So I said, hello, I saw you're peeing with a boner comment, and I'd like to thank you for your service. He goes, no problem, man. I'm an activist of my cause. Would you like to have my essay about my beliefs? I said, yes.
Jesus Christ.
Calvin, can you not be mean?
This is great. This is the history. We're making history here.
We're making...
Oh yeah, now it sounds like a cat.
She's needy.
It's all
Yeah,
good. Most cats
it
kind
sounds
of
like
are.
it.
Well,
I
in
mean,
my
Yeah, she doesn't get attention.
opinion, most cats are kind of needy.
Yeah,
They are.
all of them are. Unless the ones that are on the street.
There's 2 black cats that come around my house.
I'm
my
waiting
God,
to get this man's essay.
I want to hear this man's essay. It'll be
I
beautiful.
do. I really
Just-
do. Okay,
mean-
are we talking about pets right now? Let's talk about pets. Pets are
Let's
neat.
talk about pets.
I have
Like
3
a chihuahua.
cats named after bands.
Okay, real quick. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Cats.
Cats.
Both.
Neither.
We got dogs, we got
Choose,
cats, we
damn
got
it.
both, we got neither. Amazing.
Yes. We have every answer.
Yep. You forgot about birds.
True.
I think my cat is
Actually,
special.
I think
I think
Pizzly
my
Bear.
dog's a cat.
If you go up to her, her head will move a lot, and then crack.
Crack? What?
It's weird.
Interesting.
I think. All right. I love our Discord server. It's such a loving community.
Oh yeah. It's great.
Sometimes she dips her paw in water and water tastes it. My other cat, Zeppelin, she'll move her water bowl until it's like the perfect spot and then she'll start drinking out of it.
Yeah, my dog, Luna, she's a little bit of a
Yes.
weirdo.
All right, he's going to send it to me in return. I shall follow him, and he shall follow me. Therefore, he shall send it to me.
We need this in our lives.
I do. So he said, so I can't send it in its entirety because it's too long. So I'll split it up in 3 parts. After I send you these 3 pics, you copy them, paste them together in a large paragraph in your notes app. You copy that and have it. It only asks for one thing: a follow and return, and I'll return the favor. All right. So, okay.
So is he gonna join
He's
our
sending
community?
it. I do not know. I have not asked him that bit yet, but I shall.
Good job, Wanderer. You
We
shall
have
return with a victory.
the myth, the legend himself. Ugh. This man is a
This'll
god.
be
I
great.
need this thing in its entirety, and I'm saving it to my notes app, so that way I'll forever have it.
Upload it to iFunny, man.
No.
iFunny will love that. They
Future,
will
you
love
should
it.
make an entire chat dedicated to that.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
This one
Unsounder, forgive me.
Instagram thing,
Make a whole freaking server just about being with boners.
this entire hour podcast so far has been about boners and pissing.
So true.
No matter what we do, it just goes back.
What's that? We try a new topic and we just come back to that.
Yeah.
Because it's the best topic.
But there's other topics to talk about.
But they're
But
not as
it's
good as
not as good of
those.
topic.
Any other good games that y'all found at the expo?
xCloud. Oh wait, no, I already talked about that.
We already talked about xCloud. It's kind of
Does
trash.
anyone know about does anyone know who Sly Cooper is, like a game?
Yeah.
They were gonna make a movie about it, but then they just canceled it 2 years into
I
it.
mean, they're also making a movie about Sonic, and look how bad they almost fucked that up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is
I
true.
thought he was pretty cool until they gave him that human teeth. Those 2 human teeth.
Yeah, the human teeth really threw it off for me.
The entire thing is yikes.
Yeah, I mean, he was really cool.
Detective
No, it wasn't
Pikachu,
cool.
though, on the other hand, was way
Detective
better.
Pikachu. They did it. They
Love
did it
Detective
right.
Pikachu.
Oh yeah.
I still haven't seen it. I want to go watch the movie so badly.
Really good movie.
I
It
watched
is really good.
Should I
man.
unmute him?
It was
I feel
good.
like I should unmute him. I feel bad.
Wait, what happened? Did you mute Jory?
No. So someone mute. So Nicole in the server, right? And so podcast. That's why I'm trying to explain this for anyone who's at home listening. Nicole in the server. She's one of the admins, and she essentially muted someone for calling her lesser than me because we're all co-owners. So I own the server. The server is mine essentially to give away. But they have admin and whatever, so they're considered my equals. But then he went, fuck, what did he say? But you're number 3 on the replacement list since the other guy left. And she goes, we're all even. Not one of us is higher than the other. He goes, nah. And then right after he gets muted. And then I go, and then I ask, did you mute him for calling you lesser? She goes, yes.
So great. Christ's sake. Oh, man.
I love this. I love our community so
It's
much.
amazing.
It's such a good community.
It can be toxic at times, but for the most part, it's pretty good.
It's entirely toxic.
We're straying for God. By
Every day we stray
by
further
the
and
second.
further from God.
I love
Every
how
little
just a
like
few
shit.
hours ago, me and him were like having an actual solid and normal and
No,
civil
stop.
discussion about
What
the
were we
server.
talking about?
And then suddenly he's now muted.
Yes.
Yes. It's great.
It's amazing.
He gets
Anyway.
muted a lot, I've noticed. He's a can't. How do you guys deal with cancerous people in your life when you can't mute them?
Don't talk to
You
them.
delete them.
I permanently mute them, if you know what I mean.
Whoa, that's aggressive.
Like
That's
bye.
It's very aggressive. Why? Why are you so aggressive?
I've told you before, my guy.
True.
He takes no shit. Anybody, he
Zero
shall be
fucks given.
respected.
Wait, so the man he messaged me more. He messaged me. I need to invite him to the server.
Quick question. Anything with Call of Duty
Um,
or Battlefield?
Call of Duty and Battlefield, EA did their thing 2 days ago for EA Plays or whatnot. I didn't
Okay.
see any Battlefield. They talked about Sims, NFL.
Obviously NFL.
And I think a few other games, but yeah, I don't think there was anything for Battlefield. But Call of Duty, they didn't really do an E3 thing yet. They might tomorrow or the day after. But
Yeah.
you already know about Call of Duty Modern Warfare, right? Like that whole trailer and everything.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, well that's released, the trailer, and
Yeah.
it's bringing back Captain Price from the Modern Warfare series, which is really cool. And it's supposedly going to be the most realistic and most CQB 1-to-1 COD that we have ever had yet. And there's rumors going around that it's going to be so realistic that there's not going to be really a HUD at all, other than small little heads up things for how much ammo you have. Other than that, nothing's going to be there.
Dang.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah. And from what people saw in the this campaign videos that like Call of Duty YouTubers were taking up to Activision and Sledgehammer's stuff to see the game and look at it and everything, they saw 2 campaign missions, and apparently the houses are 1-to-1 in ratio to real life. So the hallways and
I'm not sure how I
everything,
feel about that, actually.
yeah, the hallways are going to be extremely cramped, and it's going to be crazy on the realism. And apparently it's not going to be no made up story or anything. It's actually based off of real life stuff. So similar to like
Now
ISIS.
that I like.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I just like the fact that it's all real life. I don't like the fact that it's futuristic and all that stuff. No.
No.
For me.
It's not futuristic. It's modern day. I said realistic. I don't know if that came off of.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean I was talking about all the other ones that they came out of. The futuristic stuff.
Yeah, I think the only futuristic game that I liked, against popular opinion, was Infinite Warfare. That's
I haven't tried that one, but that one did look cool.
that's my personal favorite out of all
He is
the.
considering joining.
That's my personal favorite out of all the futuristic games.
Men, women, children. He is considering joining.
Oh, the boner
Yes,
guy.
the pee with the boner guy.
Why do we keep
From-
coming back to this?
I don't
A
know.
true mad lad.
A true man. I sent him an invite code over
Well done.
Instagram, so I'm hoping he joins.
I hope his name is Boner Guy or Peeing with a Boner Guy.
Oh my.
No, but that'd be cool though. Are they
I need
keeping
to
Nook
check
down?
if something actually works. If
Or
so,
what's up?
I
insane.
really hope he joins.
For what, the Call of Duty?
Yeah, like as far as not campaign death matches and all that.
Oh yeah, all the game modes and stuff are going to be there in the same.
Yeah.
But the
Okay.
campaign's supposed to be the most realistic and like actual heartfelt like campaign that we've had yet, because it's going to have real life encounters. Like there's going to be people that are random citizens that will be murdered
Mhm.
for no reason or killed
Yes,
with
he is joining.
IEDs.
He said he is joining. Alright, well, this is
This
history
is
in the
good.
making.
Yeah, that'd be cool though. That
Yeah.
is something I would be interested in.
And even though I've kind of
This
fallen
is a
off
hist-
Call of Duty recently, it's actually intriguing me to the point where I actually want to play this game.
Christ. Yikes. Yikes. I do not know what that was. I am very concerned. Did someone die?
I'm
Let's go
pretty
back
sure
to the
it's
call.
Kitty.
Let's go back to Call of Duty. Let's go back to Call of Duty.
But yeah,
Does
so
anyone remember when Call of Duty was actually like Nazi zombies and all that stuff?
Nazi
Oh,
Zombies
yeah,
was the
that's-
only good zombie.
oh,
Let's
actually
be
speaking
honest
about
here.
zombies, there's supposed to be not a third like portion to this Call of Duty. It's going to be multiplayer and campaign. As far as we know
So
from what's been
What?
said by like Kotaku and everything, there's not going to be a zombies or there's not going to be Spec Ops or not going
well,
to be
yeah, it makes sense.
Extinction
If
or
they're
anything.
trying to make it realistic, then there
Ye-
shouldn't be any zombies.
Yeah, but people are becoming outraged over that because they like those franchise like portions so much.
Well, yeah, because also zombies is pretty fun as well. It's hilarious playing zombies.
Oh yeah.
It really is. And so, like, I think you have this video probably somewhere on your channel, but we used to play a lot of zombies, and there was one map that we played the hell out of, and I think we hit like what, round 27?
Oh, when we were
Which
doing
one?
the round 50 challenge or some shit.
Yeah, it was like you, me, roll away. Although I think he was something plays back then.
But we're on the giant
What
and
map?
we're doing the giant in Black
Yeah,
Ops 3.
giant.
But the thing is, we were all kind of noobs at zombies, but we put the difficulty to hard, and I live streamed the whole thing, and it was called the round 50 challenge or some shit. And we got pretty far, but
Yeah.
then we just got like destroyed once we got into like the 28 or something like that. And we didn't make it, not even close, but it was funny because we kept going down and getting back up and down and back up, and it was a lot of fun times back then. Just zombies in general, like you can have a lot of funny moments.
Oh yeah. I love whenever you shoot off the head of the zombie and the zombie still keeps on
Yeah,
going.
Oh yeah.
No, because then when they hit you, even though they should be dead, then it makes me angry.
Yeah, that stuff
I
bothers
remember
me.
one time I was playing World at War zombies
Hmm.
back in day one, and freaking zombie. I was trapped in the corner in the kinder whatever it is Nazi place. The freaking dude, no head or anything, trapped me in the corner and killed me.
Nice, that's always fun.
I was like, dang it. Yeah, and then I had the quick revive right behind me, and I was like, well, that happened.
Well, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Alright. Well, nice talking to you, Kitty.
And nice
Adios,
talking to y'all.
amigo. Thank you for joining. Crystal, I want to commit die.
Night and bye.
Oh, man.
Later.
I'm just waiting for
Wait,
this man
have
to
you-
join.
Yeah. Just go all into the friggin' general chat. Just be like, welcome. Please join us over here at the podcast, please. And tell us all about
Oh.
your boner stories.
Do we want to try?
No, I'm not gonna be putting
No.
that.
Yes, come. You're already naming this.
I don't
Peeing with a
care. I'm
boner.
not. No.
He's like, I'm against
He's
it.
re-downloading Discord just for this.
Nice.
Love it.
Amazing.
Nice.
Well, you better make a chat for him to post that and get his whole thing off.
Get his whole.
His whole story, his
Wrong.
whole side of the story.
Wrong choice of words,
think
but
about what you're saying.
post his pictures and comment of what his beliefs are. There you go.
Interesting.
Let's
Post
still
all of his-
all of the pictures. Yes, of course.
Jesus. Yeah, this is one hell of a shit show. This whole thing has been back and forth from fucking boner pissing and
We keep
video
talking
games.
about other stuff, and then it keeps getting brought back. Pissing with a boner. This man has upset our lives
Oh
entirely.
yeah, the Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls. That's something. The new name for the Elder
Mhm.
Scrolls. What is it?
Well, Elder Scrolls 6, they didn't really do much, but Elder Scrolls Blades, the mobile game, got a huge.
I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I didn't like that one.
it got a huge
It was horrible.
update tonight, which actually is live now, and it adds dragons, like an actual dragon quest and stuff. They're making
Yeah.
what appears to be a quality port of Elder Scrolls Blades to the Switch, which is cool.
Yeah.
Because it actually allows you to put it on your TV instead of a tiny phone or an iPad or something.
What, you saying you don't want to play on a tiny phone? Fool.
Well, no, my phone runs it just fine. I don't mind that. I'm just saying for most people, like their hands get cramps and they much rather use something else. But ESO, I think they're talking about updates on that.
Mhm.
I wasn't really there for the Bethesda area of E3 today because I was kind of pooped out from the hour and a half on top of the extra hour and a half, so basically 3 hour long E3 session that I was watching for before Microsoft and then during
That
Microsoft.
sounds tough.
Very tough.
But
Keep going, please.
Yes, please continue.
Fuck, where was I? ESO.
Oh shit.
But so I think they're gonna be adding DLC for that again.
Hey, Fortnite at E3 tomorrow, boys.
For real?
Yeah. It's in June. It's no, obviously June. It's Tuesday
Oh shit.
Oh,
at
it's
2
gonna be on.
p.m.
So
2 p.m.
the day after tomorrow.
Yes, that is Tuesday.
I want them to make a Deadpool 3.
Yes.
Apparently
It
they're
probably
going
would
to.
be, honestly.
I really
Deadpool is
want a
amazing.
Deadpool 3.
Deadpool 3 is
Yes.
amazing. Well, Deadpool 3 would be amazing. Deadpool 2 was amazing.
It would be amazing. This man's from the
Deadpool 2
future.
was.
Both the Deadpool movies were really.
If they add Cable to the next Deadpool, that'd be amazing too. Or at least a cutscene too where they show Cable too.
To kind of connect the second one to it.
Yeah. 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 Because like on the second one they had still the Fire Girl and freaking Titanium Dude. I forget their names.
Titanium Dude and Fire Girl. Yes.
Oh yeah, the Titanium Dude that got his balls beat by that freaking muscle lady.
Chick.
So on the topic of balls, You know how hard it is to pee.
Okay, if this gets brought up one more time, I'm just gonna end it because we're already past an hour.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Jesus Christ, you guys are insane about this fucking topic. The past
It's
hour, quite
perfect.
literally, has been about that topic.
Sir,
Honestly,
it's
yeah.
perfect.
Wait, what time
He
is it
doesn't-
for y'all?
10:09.
10
midnight.
something for us, yeah.
10:09.
12:09.
Oh, it's midnight for me.
Yeah,
Huh.
same here. Texas. Yeehaw. You know, today was like friggin' 106.
The way you said that was so like
Jesus.
unenthusiastic.
I'm checking on this man's. I'm seeing how the download is. I'm not gonna mention which man's, but I need to see.
I'm not even gonna say it. Let's keep on
Yeah.
talking about, Fortnite sucks. I don't like Fortnite.
Oh, alright.
Oh wait, when
You
did
just-
Kitty leave?
She left a while ago.
She
Yeah.
has been gone.
I think she was
so-
tired of the topic that you guys kept bringing
I
up.
didn't notice.
What topic?
Yeah,
Exactly.
we've talked about it so much that it doesn't even need to be said.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I mean,
It's-
Fortnite
it's
is the one
just-
game that I don't like.
I still
That's
prefer
fair.
PUBG.
Yeah,
Yeah.
PUBG's better.
PUBG's better.
I don't like
I
it
play
either.
PUBG.
The test
what's-
servers actually got an update for the graphics on
But-
Erangel. Like the graphics are
Nice.
way better.
Yeah, I need to get test server again. I had it, but then I was like, I don't really care for it. I didn't even touch it that much.
Yeah,
But I might get it again.
it's the only reason why I don't have the test server on my PC is strictly because it's only live for any new big update, and that's like once or twice a month. So it's like that's
Yeah.
another 30 gigabytes that I can be using for something else.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I play Rainbow, and that one I have the server for. Although I haven't played Rainbow in a while. It
You have
has
an
been a
entire
while.
server
when I started
dedicated
this
just to
podcast.
Rainbow. What happened?
I was playing Rainbow at the start of the podcast.
I
That's
was
nice.
playing Minecraft and then I got off.
I was playing some random free game that I downloaded on my phone, and then I got on because I realized, oh,
Sounds
dang,
like a
I'm late.
plan.
Are we
Like,
talking
ever
about what we
wanted
were
to
doing
incite a
before?
riot for no reason? I feel like inciting a riot.
Wait, so actually speaking of PUBG and mobile games, have you guys
Mhm.
played PUBG, like PUBG Mobile on your computers yet?
No, I played PUBG Mobile on mobile.
Well, so do I,
Yeah,
but
same.
PUBG Mobile on PC is very fun, but low-key broken. And
Yeah,
it's in a good
friend
way.
of mine. Yeah, a friend of mine plays it on PC. It pisses me off so much.
Like I go
I
I
off
love
on
the
mobile.
Resident Evil.
I go off on mobile as well, but I go insane. Like I can pick people off way farther across the map on PC than I could on my phone, and it's insane.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I mean, PC is always better than mobile, but
Well, not only that though, but like okay, so some monitors or on laptops or something, if you run on your laptop with a touchscreen, you essentially have a giant ass phone. But if
Yeah.
you use mouse and keyboard with your because the screen is so much bigger, the pixels for a person are so much easier to see, and I think that's the only downfall for most people that play on mobile because they play on their phones. Yeah, a
It is
phone
too
with
small. Yeah.
a phone with a 5.5-inch screen is decent, but if you're comparing a 5.5 to a 21 ultra wide or a 15.5 like normal 1080p or 4K monitor, that's a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you can see things much clearer and farther and way better.
Yeah, and that's like a
Yeah.
huge thing, but personally, I don't know. I find more enjoyment playing on mobile, but if I just want to go play a few games just to like hop on mobile and see how it is, I'll go on my computer because it just loads a lot easier. I'm always on my computer now, so it's just more convenient for me.
Yeah.
But if I want to hop in a squad or something, I'll just hop on my phone.
You
I
go
mean-
off on your phone, to be honest.
For real though, a couple of games. Okay, so back in the day, I say that as in like, fuck, 6 months ago. Me,
He's like, I'm
Future,
old.
me, Future, and a friend of ours, we did trios in squads, but we turned off like the fourth person.
Auto match, yeah.
Yeah,
I do
And-
solo in squads.
so do I. But we were squatting up, and we were destroying. But the thing is, I was taking everyone's kills because at the end of the game,
Yeah.
I had almost 20 kills. And
Dang.
I didn't ever get close to going half health. I was 75 and up.
Damn.
But it was fucking hilarious. Like, I know there's a rumor saying that you up to level 15 you match with bots with randomly generated names. I'm not sure if that's real or not.
I
But
mean, you can tell whenever they're bots.
yeah, because if you shoot them, they stop, turn around, and run. They don't like actively go against you.
Or they stop, lay down, and shoot at you.
Yeah,
I
but
hate that.
Mhm.
Which, like, I can still see you, bot.
yeah, like you can tell those are bots. But then there are those instances.
No, don't do it. I'm watching you. Don't do it. If you do it, I swear to God, I'll mute you and you're never invited back. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know exactly what it is. Don't say it. Don't do anything. I'll never invite you back.
What happened?
I literally stopped listening for like a full second, and it's
I'm
completely
talking to
different.
Neon. I'm talking to Neon.
Do it.
Wait. Oh.
Don't
What?
do it.
What?
You know what you agreed to. You better not say anything.
Why? What? What's your problem? Jesus Christ!
Because I said so. Leave it be. Do
Why
not
can we not
listen to
take-
her. Because I said no. We will not
I'm-
plug them in this podcast.
Oh, God.
We need to take neither side of the argument. Therefore, by remaining neutral and supporting no one, we cannot be sued.
Wait. Are you talking about the boner?
Say nothing.
peeing?
That's it. That's podcast.
Yep,
End
there it goes.
podcast.
Alright, all y'all's being
Alright.
muted so I can do this outro. Alright, guys, so that's going to be the end of the live. Not the live stream. That's going to be the end of the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed this very, very interesting podcast. Like I said, a deal's a deal. I'm going to be naming the podcast. This fucking stupid title. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll still plug Future for his channel, so he can still get some like like views or whatnot on the past episodes that he has had, and also just to help promote his channel because he still wants to try to grow his channel, even though he's not that active on it. But yeah, so his link will still be in the description box below. If you guys want to check him out, definitely hit him up. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a comment. I want to know what you guys want to hear in the next podcast. I'm actually going to start looking into how to get our stuff into Spotify so you guys can just hear us ramble around about random shit just through your ears, and you don't have to actually pull up YouTube and have it running on YouTube Red or anything like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, like I said, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment in the box below, and as always, Unsounder out. Peace.